In this video, we'll reflect on the OLC Quality Scorecard Suite. What's important to note as you've studied the OLC in this module is an extension of the website that you're looking at here on the screen, noting what's offered in these range of services that you can use, and you don't even have to be a member of the OLC, unlike some of the other organizations and quality evaluative methods we've talked about in the course so far. Now keep in mind that this website may change over time, but again just want to kind of show you where it's at. If the website looks different from what you're seeing this video, just note that the similarities of it, you can get there pretty much just by doing an OLC scorecard search through an internet search engine option. Since we're looking at online course evaluation, really want to direct your attention to this scorecard and where it's at. But again, just a couple of the other services that are provided from a best practices evaluation of learning standpoint. You have blended learning, you have course teaching instructional practice, scorecard review. Again, lots of different options that are here. So that's lots of what's going on here. Really want to talk to you specifically about the administration of online programs and look at those options as well that has to deal with more specific information related to online courses, since that's the focal point of the MicroMasters series that you've been taking. So when you access the main page, you'll notice here that a little bit more information. You'll note that they've also included a version in Spanish as well to help some bilingual capability. But additional threads, handbooks associated with the use of this scorecard, and of course an interactive scorecard, which is going to be more of a web-based or interactive PDF version that's there. But for now, we're going to download this. Want to take a look at it in terms of how you access it. So what's here is you need to go ahead and fill out your institution information that's here. You can do whichever you'd like to put in to make sure in order to get this. Again, this is also contacting you for additional information that's here. If you're a member or not, but you don't have to be in order to access their information, which is really nice. So looking at the scorecard, going to kind of just look at what's here. And keep in mind, this is a scorecard. It's not a rubric, and that's what's important to remember is what's related to. So as you remember talking about how you score 0 through 3 with your scale up here, and we look at some of the criteria that what they're basing an effective score on. So some of the things I want to draw your attention to in this scorecard is related to as you build your capstone project. You can get some great ideas here in terms of some of the basic essentials that your course should have, and you can find that information that's related right here in this scorecard. Very extensive. It's broken down into different areas: technology, institutional support. Now some of these of course won't be applicable to your personal course that you're doing there, but again, very holistic, looking again at this is going to be probably the most influential, the course development instructional design part. This is the section I highly recommend you taking a look at in preparation of your final project capstone deliverable, because this is what's going to be the focus of your presentation. Now what you're going to see here again is just a measurable best practices. So essentially what it is that it strives for use, and what I mean by that is that you have to think about reusability. If you're creating a custom course or something that's very specific or carries a certain niche, the scorecard is going to still be of service to you as you look at the basic elements or the skeleton framework of your course. But think again of where can this be used more specifically. You notice the website said that there were over 400 institutions using this scorecard on a consistent basis. This scorecard has also been adapted by other institutions to serve their purposes. You may have even considered something like this in Module 3 when you built your own rubric of what's considered to be an online course evaluation tool that's here. So as you look at this again with instructional design, course structure, you see it's really broken down, and then it gets into some of the other areas of the administration of the online program. But really encourage you to go in and take a look at this. You'll have to do an internet search on this. Last time this was modified was 2014, so it's been consistent what it's been used for, but I'm sure they do update it every several years as new technology, as new pedagogical concepts or new methods in instructional technology and online facilitation emerge. So go out and do a search for this. Really hope you do enjoy this part and look to see some of the elements that are present there and look to see how your course and how your capstone project is going to measure up compared to a part like this. If you can infuse some of the instructional design evaluation parts in your course that you see on this, then you're going to have a better defense of what you're doing specifically related to how you built your course and your capstone project and how it stands in terms of development and instructional design. Hope you enjoyed this and really encourage you to go out, do a search on this, and go ahead and find the most recent version of the OLC scorecard.